Hello, my name is Kelly Rose. This is my module for interview with my principal over the KESA. Um, our school is currently or our district is currently in year one of KESA. Our action plan is going to be submitted in fall of 2019. When I interviewed my principal, when it comes to the relationships, she said that our district is more at the modeling stage, whereas our school is more transitioning, and this was kind of a common theme throughout our whole interview. One thing we didn't have any evidence on was the support for educators that have been in the district for 3+ years. We do have a district-wide program for mentoring new teachers, but that's only 2 years, so there's very little support for educators that have been teachers for longer than 3 years. And for relevance, same thing. Our district's more at the modeling stage, our school transitioning. We are transitioning to the Kansas College and Career Ready standards. And we're currently, as a staff, working on unpacking our priority standards. Our district made a list of all the priority standards for each grade level, and we are spending a lot of our professional development time unpacking those, trying to understand them, and organizing them. We are one-to-one with iPads for our students, so for technology, we're definitely modeling. As for responsive culture, again, our district's modeling, we're in the transition stage. We have a new superintendent. Our last one left us with some trust issues, so there's a lot of distrust within our staff and everything. So we're kind of, our district climate kind of fell under that implementing, transitioning stage. As for rigor, our school is more with the district on this. We're transitioning, but also there's some modeling there. Professional learning, that's something that we're doing great with. For resources, we do have a new math curriculum that we began this past year. Our reading is being reevaluated currently, so we're kind of moving towards that modeling stage there. My principal's leadership approach, I kind of picked two here. One, I see her as a democratic leader. There's a leadership committee that has at least one person from every grade level and some specialist teachers in there and stuff like that that kind of make the decisions together that have to do with our school. So that kind of makes me think of her as a democratic leader. She allows freedom within our classrooms. She values our opinions and takes in our opinions into decision making. I also said that she had kind of a laissez-faire. She's fairly hands-off. She doesn't interfere with you much. She delegates a lot of things and that sort of thing. So she's kind of a laissez-faire type principal. Areas for school improvement, the ones that I talked to my principal about, we're finding more support for educators that have been in the district for longer than 2 years. Working on goals to help track and improve student achievement, and then also our priority standards have been a major component this year for improvement. If it were my plan, I would definitely try to assign like an instructional support teacher at each school throughout the district to kind of as a support for those teachers that have been in the district longer, that maybe need some fresh ideas, different ways to use the curriculum, especially as we're unpacking these priority standards and kind of in the middle of rearranging all of our curriculum. I would implement a school-wide goal tracking strategy. I feel like every time I get a new class, the goals never really line up. And so I feel like if we had a school-wide goal tracking system or strategy, it would kind of follow them throughout all of elementary school and kind of help the teacher for the year, catch on to what they've been doing. Break down and organize the priority standards per grade level. We're already kind of doing this in our PLCs, but really spending time to break those down and figure out kind of a plan of action of how we're going to attack those standards. Um, and yeah, so and I included my other standards at the top of my presentation. And thank you for watching.